Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam. Alright, so let's go through the news and I'm going to show you guys the top cryptocurrencies to watch out this week. Alright, so looking at the markets, Bitcoin is back above 42,000. I think it got to about 42,500, 42,600. Right, and when it dipped a little, there were lots and lots of media houses and crypto celebrities, influencers, that were saying we're heading down to $30,000. But here we are, we're above $42,000. Let's look at the chart and see where Bitcoin is. As you can see, Bitcoin is resting on this support right here. So let me draw the circle. See, it's resting perfectly on that line. This was where it was back in September, October 2021. And also we were here. This was where we picked up from the first time. This, when is this? Let me close this. This period is July 2021, right? So this is the support, obviously. 1, 2, 3. This is obvious support for Bitcoin, and from here it's supposed to go back up to like $50,000. So where's our expectation? This is our expectation right here, either anywhere here, here, or here, right? If it comes down, the only thing that will make Bitcoin go down from here is if we have a bad news today, this period, before it goes back up. So any more bad news about Bitcoin, then it will drop down to 38, because 38,000 is the next biggest support for Bitcoin. All right, let's go to the news. Crypto traders in Thailand now reportedly subject to 15% capital tax. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of money. 15%. But looking at the other side of the picture, right? It's better to tax these assets than to place a total ban. So while I don't like the fact that it's a whopping 15%, I also like the fact that they're embracing it, right? So, all right, so some other news about real estate. Hong Kong real estate giant leads 90 million raise for crypto bank Signum, right? Stories like this will let you remember and know that cryptocurrency is here to stay, right? Even if you see the price going down, just know it's come back up, because this is the future, right? It's not going anywhere anytime soon, right? All right, let's move to some other news about New York. New York mayor getting paid in Bitcoin suggests buying the dip, right? So the mayor of New York actually wants to get paid in Bitcoin, and it's not the first, right? We've seen several government officials come out in public saying they want to get paid in Bitcoin, and it's going to be the trend, right? Someone like me, if I'm to request for a pay for a job, I'll request half or part in Bitcoin and part in USD because of fluctuations. Moving on, Dapper Labs become the first NFT company to register to lobby with the US government. A lot of crypto adoption moves are being made in the background, right? And I bet you're not going to see the final product of all these moves that are being made until about towards the end of the year or next year, right? So they make the prices go down, they manipulate the markets, they give you bad news, making you feel like, hey, this thing is going down to zero. Meanwhile, they are working on things in the background. So you don't want to be the one selling your crypto at cheaper prices to these guys. You need to hold on for your dear life or your dear crypto. Moving on, Bitcoin could outperform stocks in 2022. For God's sake, Bitcoin has been outperforming all stocks since the last 10 years. Right, I believe 2022 is not going to be any exception, because throughout last year we've been hearing this company is going to crypto, this bank is building a crypto software, this other bank is partnering with crypto. There were a lot of partnerships going on in 2021. I believe this is going to be the year of the result of those partnerships that happened last year. So I definitely think this is going to happen. Human Rights Foundation to grant 425 million Satoshi. Satoshi is the smallest unit of Bitcoin. Just like we have dollar and cents, we have naira and kobo, we have Bitcoin and Satoshi, right? As part of this Bitcoin Development Fund, right? So Bitcoin is an open software built for the people and is maintained and run by the people, right? So this foundation is donating some amount of money for the continuous development of Bitcoin. That's just what that news is all about. Moving on, Samsung launches metaverse store in Decentraland. Now, okay, let me put this news in another way so that you can appreciate it. So Samsung has launched a store in Decentraland. Now, Decentraland is a virtual reality. That's what I'll call it. Okay, look at it here from Wikipedia. So Decentraland is an open source 3D virtual world platform. Users may buy virtual plots of land in the platform as NFTs via Mana cryptocurrency. Yeah. So what I was about to say before, Wikipedia brought it up is you need to buy as much Mana as you can, right? So buy as much Mana as you can because Mana is the cryptocurrency used on Decentraland. Right. That is that news. Moving on, UK air traffic tech firm uses a data Hashgraph to track drones. So the news here does states that Hedera Hashgraph, which is a type of blockchain. Hold on, let me show you guys something. If you've been following my channel, this website shouldn't be new to you, but I just want to show you guys what Hedera Hashgraph is. So this is Hedera Hashgraph with the symbol of H bar, right? So it's a blockchain that is doing processing a lot of transaction, right? It had lots and lots of hype when before it launched, but it's not. It hasn't really been in the news for so long, and the price is not really shooting. But it has one of the best technology out there. Of course, it's pretty obvious that let's say the protocol. It's pretty obvious that blockchains with good technology don't make best returns, right? So it has a block time of 1 second. EOS has a block time of 0.5 seconds. That means EOS is 2 times faster than Hedera Hashgraph. So EOS is the only blockchain in the world that has Proton uses it has 0.5. Of course, Proton is forked from EOS. Telos is 0.5 forked from EOS. Which other one? So those are the top three. So that is that news. Moving on. Rapper Nas is a rapper, to let fans own part of his music through NFTs. Like I always say, this is going to be the trend in the next couple of years. And what he wants to do is realize where these guys are building their NFT and then try as much as he can to own a portion of the native cryptocurrency of the platform where they are doing or hosting these different NFT. So I'm going to do a video especially about NFT. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video, right? So some news about PayPal. PayPal reportedly confirms plans to explore the launch of stablecoin. This was the same route that Facebook took, and then they got stopped by the US government, by SEC, because Facebook has a lot of users, billions of users, and if or when that happens, bank becomes obsolete immediately. So let's see how PayPal succeeds with this PayPal coin. I think they might, but let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to be giving us the top 5 NFT based blockchain games that could soar in 2022. Let's take a look. 5 NFT based blockchain that could soar in 2022. So let's scroll down and check. Because I don't want to bore you guys with the whole DeFi Kingdoms, number 1, and then number 2 is Guild of Guardians. The price hasn't been doing real good. Jewel has been pumped to $22. That's nice. Galaxy Fight Club, basically just online gaming, right? All right, Gcoin. So those are the top five. Right, you want to grab some. Of course, not a financial advice, right? Because every top companies in the world will use blockchain. That is for sure. Every company in the world will use blockchain. Every company in the world will use cryptocurrency. But we're not yet certain how soon every company in the world will use NFT. But pending when that happens, get as much as you can, right? And of course, always use money that you can afford to lose or afford to not use for a very long time. All right, guys, if you find this content creative and informative, please do make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. See ya.